Hi guys, so in this video I just want to touch bases with you. I feel like it's been a little minute, mostly because I had gone to Monterey and then the kids were on spring break, so I wasn't able to really do a lot of videos during their time that they were at home, even though I front loaded a bunch of videos so I would have them to release, and they were mostly Spellbinders releases, right? They were so cute. Oh my gosh. All the different things that they came out with. They Sky's the Limit, the little frog set that is adorable. I mean, just so many pretty things with the Yannas, daisies and all those kinds of things. But I'm just going to say hi. I do have some happy mail to share with you guys, and just, I don't know, a couple things I picked up here and there that I wanted to share. So if anything's available as far as the items I'll be showing you, I don't think they are. They're kind of local, kind of interesting Etsy things. I don't know. I'll link them in the description box. Possibly those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. Having said that, what was that noise? Oh, you know what? My neighbor's getting new stairs done or something. I was like, ooh, let me check those out because I would love to have something redone with our stairs. They're not the greatest, like the little, it doesn't matter. On the stairs when you have the banister, I guess, and then the thing that holds them up, and the other houses, they're like big, not cement, but like whatever this textured wall is, it just looks like it's the same material. I don't know how to explain it. And you can like put plants on it as you're going up because it's like this big kind of slab kind of thing. But ours has like a banister that's like wood with the, spindles or whatever you want to call them. And those things, some of them turn, and it drives me nuts. Especially when any little kid comes to visit, they love to like run their hand and they're like, oh, look at this one turns, and they'll start turning them. I'm like, no. So anyway, maybe I just had to put a little glue on there, huh? I don't know. Would love to get that redone. But, see how I get sidetracked? I just wanted to say hello, guys. I just feel like it's been a while. Oh, the other thing is I put these in front right now on top because I want to talk about the Crop at Home. Is it Crop at Home 5? Is it 5? I think so, right? So I did the first year. The second year I picked up the box like at half price later, but I didn't attend the second year Crop at Home. The first year was kind of funny because I had to have my house tented, so it just worked out. So I took the kids to a local, hotel. I think my husband was overseas at the time, and so I just brought my stuff with me, and I, just made it like a retreat. It was really fun, but stressful, but fun. And then 3 and 4 I've done, so this will be 5. And yes, I am doing it. People asked if I was doing it, and I will link for you guys. I'm assuming I see it there on HSN. It's still available. Obviously, it's not sold out. They didn't have the Today Special pricing anymore, where it was like $40 or $50 less than what they're asking for now. But sometimes you have an HSN coupon, you can apply it towards that, who knows. I will be attending it. It is coming up in May. I will say the next craft day for HSN is like mid-May, May 13th, 12th, 13th, something like that. So you'll start seeing more Diamond Press things closer to that time, possibly LGS Creative. Just, it depends, the companies I work with. For sure, Diamond Press, I already have all the items here. So I know I have those ready to go for when the time comes. And what else? Oh, I don't know. Just some fun things. So anyway, I wanted to show this to you guys because, again, I take these to Staples and then they bind them for me. And they're basically the Anna Griffin instructions. So sometimes when she sells the kit, it's usually right after the event, like that same Sunday or whatever. If you pick up an extra kit, sometimes it comes with the instruction. She's been doing that the last several years, but I feel like the last one I was at, I guess that was Create 10. It did not include the instructions, but it will clearly say there, instructions included, or, instructions available, separate purchase, or whatever it is, because it's nice when the kit comes with it. I feel like whenever you buy the kit, it should just come with it anyway, because why not? It comes with downloads, right? You're going to download the thing. I've shown videos on how to download on their, platform that they use. Anna Griffin's team asked me to not have those videos because it is proprietary, not so much proprietary. Well, I mean, it is, but they want just the people who signed up to be able to see these things. But I'm like, I'm not showing anything. I literally don't show anything. I don't show any of this. I'm just showing you how to get to it because a lot of people don't know. And there'll be so many questions in the chat, but whatever. I do what I'm asked because I'm not trying to rock the boat. So it's pretty straightforward, but sometimes things are just like a little tab that you're supposed to click on or something and you miss it, But anyway, you download these things. So I have these things downloaded on my computer, but who's really going to print them out? And, but they do want, some of them are $40. Some of the instructions are $50. Some are $80. So $80 for some printouts. But even if you attended the thing, they're not giving you a break on that. They're, they already gave you the downloads. And then if you want to buy it, you buy it, right? Sometimes they'll be on sale. Maybe they're like $20 off or something. So I always wait till they're on sale because it's no rush. But anyway, this one is Crop at Home 2, which I never, bound. So I just take them to Staples, and they're roughly $5 to get them bound. I don't even think it depends on the size. Like you see, this one's smaller, this one's bigger. They're still $5. The other one was $5, and it's way bigger. I think I have one of the Create like 9 bound because I did buy the Create 9 box. So just want to show them to you. You can choose different colors. I think they have different colors of the background, but they definitely have like 10 different colors of the ring. So if you want that different color, all I know is they never asked me and I didn't notice, and this is what they did the first time. So this is what I keep doing with the black binding with the black background, because like, why not? But Staples. I will say I wanted to show this to you guys because I'm not going to show you what's in it. I will open it though because it looks like this, and I was like, oh, maybe hopefully nothing fell out of here. And I realized this is a tonic item. It's probably yeah, it's definitely something for review, you know. But it comes through Royal Mail. Of course, it came in, you know, overseas. Not overseas, well, across the pond. I don't know. When I say overseas, I feel like that means China, and across the pond is like European kind of things. But I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. I guess they took a peek. But I'm like, wait, no, that's not just a peek. Like so then I look, I'm like, oh no, they totally opened this. So this is the first time this has ever happened. I've never had a package ravaged like this. I guess one time, but that's because it like fell apart in transit for some reason. Right? Anyway, I just thought it was curious, especially because this is a sample, and sometimes when I get my samples, you see, if they open this, a die could fall out or whatever, and it's like, is this how it's going to be? Because this is very annoying. But, yeah, this is going to be something very fun, I will say. But hopefully they don't start damaging things as they come through like this, you know? If you're just ordering things, or on top of that, you know, the way these things happen. And with Tonic right now, it's been slowing down with my samples, if I get them in time for their launches or not, and all these weird things. So just hang in there, please, and hopefully things will get ironed out. I don't know, but that's not great. I know Hong Kong just said they're going to stop sending packages to the US altogether. So I don't know. Good luck with your, you know, overseas kinds of stuff that people like to order on some of these, you know, sites. What else do I have? Oh, a couple things. A couple more things I want to show you guys. So recently I picked up these books, and just when I came back from Hawaii, the kids really like mochi, and I was like, how hard is it to make? So this is a good one right here. The Korean manju is really nice. And it's funny because when I ate it, I'm like, it's like pastry crust with something yummy inside, you know? And that's literally what it is. And it tells you on here, it's like a pastry crust, like a pie crust. This one happens to have like mochi material inside of it or whatever. So good. So I was really happy to see that they had the recipe for that, because for me, I like that better than, you know, this kind of thing. But the kids really love just, it's rice-based chewy goodness. And so I just got this book, and I thought it was very cute. You know, the different recipes in here. Some mochi magic. And then this one has all those things I love. Asian cooking and baking and things. But you have your moon cakes on here. These look like more like snow moon cakes. Because they're like the snow skin, which is basically mochi skin. Look. The almond cookies. Oh my gosh, so good. Korean garlicky cream cheese milk bread buns. I love milk bread. I will say I have Manchi's first cookbook. Manchi, she's a lady here on YouTube. And I make her milk bread. And it's really easy and it's so good. It's yeasted bread, but it's like so easy to make. So anyway, a lot of fun things in here. So I want to share those with you guys. I do have some happy mail to share. Sorry, guys. I picked up the stuff. Well, some earlier, obviously, because these are Christmas things, some of them. But and I've just been waiting for a time to show them. And then I went yesterday to send off my taxes, and I just picked up the other mail that I had. And honestly, I thought my PO box had expired, because I was like, when did I pay for it last? And I couldn't even remember going in there to pay for it. So I'm like, oh no. But apparently it's still going, so that's good. Oh, I kept this purposely. I wanted to show you guys. This is from Julia Brown, and I will cover her address here. So I just want to show you how she sent this beautiful thing. Let me see if on the front. Yeah, we're okay. On the back, look how pretty. This nice, you know, thicker envelope to hold her beautiful card. And then this guy, nothing happened to it. It didn't fall off. It looks perfectly amazing. This is the Spellbinders. I think it's one of their 3D wax seals. And yeah, I mean, it looks great. So I kept the box and everything to show you guys that. And this is so pretty. And I don't know, but I feel like this is I didn't say Catfish Companion. It looks more like Stamps by Me. Am I wrong, Julia? I don't know. But thank you so much. This is so gorgeous. I love a little texture in there. This is just so pretty. I mean, look at the Happy Holidays. So thank you so much. And I was holding on to that to share with you guys. And thank you. Yes, this next one is from Betty Ann Kelly. And we are better now that we've been back from Hawaii. Oh my gosh. You know, you just catch a little bug here and there. And we're all feeling better. Really so cute with the aloha. So thank you so much. I have a letter, which is just a letter, and then a card from this person here. Hold on, let me grab this. Oh, from Catherine Boyle. So thank you so much. She actually sent a little letter. I need to contact her. Or maybe you can leave me a message here, Catherine, because we'll discuss what was in the letter there. But it was inside this, and then I was like, oh, that's cool. She decorated inside. I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. Maybe she just did it that way so it would be protected. And look at that. That's a gorgeous Spellbinders. No, I feel like this is a Spellbinders die. They haven't done things like this in a long time. If this is Anna Griffin, then, you know, that's what it is. But I was just thinking about the Spellbinders. It was, Feakin, Becca Feakin, who used to always make things like this, right? They were so beautiful. And then they just, after many, many years, I don't know if she still designs for them. It doesn't seem like it. Maybe she's moved on. But things like this that were so pretty, right? So anyway, this might be either Spellbinders or Anna Griffin. It looks very familiar to me. And then you guys are going to tell me, oh, it's Diamond Press or something, right? So pretty, though. Thank you so much. One funny little thing. I stopped in at, what's that place called? CVS. Because I had been cleaning out my garage, and there's always a disposable camera out there, and when I see it, I'm like, oh, I should bring it in, or oh, I should, and then I looked at it, and I was looking at the back, and it was all used up, like there were 0 pictures left on it, and it says expired in, like, I don't know, June of 2007, so that probably means I was probably using around 2005 in my mind, because, you know, it probably takes a couple years for them to say, like, they're no good anymore, but I had already taken the picture, so I thought, okay, maybe they can still develop it, who knows, but with the heat and different things, moving to Georgia, moving back to all these places, and storage, you know, I don't know. So I was hoping that they can get some pictures off of it. I took it in January, like mid-January, and literally was ready. Well, I don't know, but this is, I checked last week, they weren't there, and I checked today, and they were there. But it was very skinny, so I was like, oh, they probably didn't get very many pictures made, but that's okay, because it had like 24 pictures on it, right? So I was kind of curious of that, and then I was like, actually, I don't think I have any of my information on here. I can see right there, right away, that this little picture of Diego, and I was like, oh my goodness, because in my mind, I'm like 2005, 2006, possibly. The only one that was around then was Diego, so, he's of my kids. And so I opened this up, and then I realized, they give you, instead of giving you the film back, they give you your, prints, basically, on a CD, which I guess that's cool. But yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh, little Diego. And yeah, this is definitely kindergarten. And I was like, obviously I'm taking these pictures. His little buddies there, they were at Cornfield, but it was probably a pumpkin patch, which I know is a pumpkin patch. And I don't remember where this was. I have no idea. I know this was in the Central Valley. This is when we lived in Clovis and Fresno area. But so cute. So at least I have these. I know they look really bad, but I mean, I'm happy to have how cute his little face. And this one, I'm like, where is he even in this picture? But he's right there. So anyway, that was kind of fun to get that little surprise. At least they were able to print out a few of those. And one other thing. A couple more things. I'll be right back. So after we went to the zoo this weekend, we stopped in at Zara because they have cute kids' clothes, whatever. And my sister-in-law wanted to get something for her grandson and some little stuff. So we stopped in there real quick. I grabbed some clothes from Miranda, and she thought it was all very cute. But as on our way out of Fashion Valley Mall out here in San Diego, there was this place, and apparently, I don't know if it's how it's pronounced, Laderac or whatever. It's Swiss. They have this store there that's there, and they do have a website. I don't have anything to do with these people, but I think it's laderac.com. So just the way you see it spelled there, let me see. Well, I'll leave it like this. Maybe you can, if you have a smartphone, you can kind of focus on that. Laderac.com. And apparently they have a couple of spots in LA, one in San Diego, and then one other spot in the US. I don't know. So who knows what's going to happen with their pricing if they actually make it in Switzerland and then bring it here, or if the chocolate's made here but with their Swiss, recipes. I don't know. All I know is I've never seen this store before, and I walked in like this one. It looks so good. I actually should have asked for a sample of that. I felt weird asking because the guy's like, oh yeah, they had these big old chunks of samples, and then I was like, wait, let me try this one and this one, and that way next time I know I really like it. They have a coffee flavor one that is amazing. The mixed fruit was so good. I didn't try these, but I really want to. I really want to. The almond, just your classic hazelnut one I tried, super good. Then they also have dark chocolate. Then they have these, like these little sticks. Are these samples here? Like you can buy it. These are not inexpensive, I will say. I think the one I got here was like $20, just over $20, but the other ones are like $50, $70, $80, you know. So anyway, I just grabbed the little paper because they look like this. So when you walk in the store, I did a video, I released it already. You know, they're doing whatever they're doing with their chocolate here, and then they break it into pieces. So like this one, I asked the guy, I said, I don't know, I guess it's like a quarter pound, because they sell things by pound, but they also sell truffles that are really gorgeous. I didn't try any of those, and some other things, but look, it has their little like name on there. You can see it was like in a pan, right? This is the fruit one, because look, it has like little orange pieces and almonds, pistachios. I don't know, that's all I can see, but maybe pine nuts? Nah, I think it's the pistachios. And I asked the guy, how much is like a quarter pound? Like, how much would it be? And he's like size-wise. He's like, it's about the size of my hand. So I was like, oh, yeah, I mean, I guess he was right on that. So they gave me this chunk. And, you know, it was 14 or 15 bucks or whatever it was. Because I'm assuming things in there are like 50 some odd dollars a pound. This little sample guy is a chocolate selection, it says. And I don't know, is it already open? Oh, is it just open to the air? I didn't... Okay, no, it has another little plastic case. But it's so interesting. So when you walk in, they just have big, huge pieces of chocolate stacked up on top of each other, the ones like the same flavor, and then they just break you off a piece or whatever. So this one, I think it was like $21, $22, and it's a sample of some different ones. So I do have either the strawberry or the raspberry one there. It looks like there's, you know, very pretty chocolate selection. So blackberry juice, I don't know. Anyway, I guess I can look in this thing to see what's what. I just want to show you guys that because it was very nice. They were very, like, nice people. Like, everything in there was lovely. It's very clean and just, like, beautiful. So, anyway. And I guess that's their packaging, which is really nice. So, there you go. And then one other thing, real quick. You know, recently when I came back from Monterey, I had bought some different items at... a store called Rhythms, which they actually do have a website, but it's very basic. I think they'll have like one skirt and like one outfit and like some bags. It's, if you want to look it up, OM and then Rhythms. But I was like, it reminds me of the little shoes I used to have. They're like an Indian style shoe. Oh my gosh, what are they called? Juddies? No. I'll write right here if I remember the name of the type of shoe, because if you want to look it up on Etsy or just online anyway, you'll find them. And I wanted some really pretty ones. So these are definitely what would be considered like a bridal shoe. But I wanted to show them to you guys because they're so pretty and they're packaged really nicely. They arrived pretty quickly. I forgot where they're coming from, at least from this person. This is Dulhan's Diary. And so, see these little shoesies? So I used to have some burgundy like leather ones and I wore them all the time. So if you want to scan that, or you can find them maybe on Etsy, I don't know. I already opened them, so that's why they look a little bit less. This was tied really nicely, and it came in this beautiful bag. Again, these are more like bridal shoes, but I figured I can wear these with my skirts, and they'll look really pretty. And yeah, I just was afraid of what size to get. So I don't have a narrow foot. I don't have a wide foot. It's very average. And I always order 8.5. Like if I'm ordering from HSN or if I go to a store, 8.5. I like 8.5. Sometimes if it's a sandal, I'll go 8 or 9, depending, because I don't like my toes leaving a big old space in the front or like in the back. So either I want them like right on my foot, like my Birkenstocks fit like right on my foot instead of having like some space. So keep that in mind. So again, a lot of times I don't even think there's a left and right until you start wearing them and breaking them in, because like, I mean, they can look like that looks better to me than that. It doesn't matter. So these are really pretty, and it even has the branding on the inside, which I didn't realize. So maybe it's something they pop in later. I don't know, but they're definitely an Indian shoe. It's super pretty. So these are an 8.5, and I wear an 8.5, and they fit perfectly. I can see if your foot's a little bit wider, you might want to get a 9 because it'll stretch, it'll come in and stretch, because this is like right on my foot. So if you're interested in something like this, I'm just giving you some ideas, some example. I do have another pair on order that were only like $20. These were like 60. But those are coming from India, and who knows? Because now it hasn't moved, nothing's happened, and I have a feeling I know why. So yeah, because all this tariff crazy ridiculousness. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that pair. Maybe they'll cancel the order, or maybe it just, I don't know. But look how pretty this is. And what I really love about this, to be honest, if this ends up not working out, is that if you were to cut it off, the shoe still looks nice. You know what I'm saying? Because these don't depend on a strap. This just happened to have this. You just put your foot in there and they slip on and they stay on. and it fits awesome. This looks like leather to me at the bottom. This is more man-made, I think, because if you look at this side of it, it doesn't. It looks like more of a man-made fabric, but the bottom is definitely leather. It has a little bit of a reinforcement here, and they're both exactly the same, and they look really pretty. And I mean, when I saw, it, I was like, oh wow, that's gorgeous. So yeah, if something were to happen to this, I would just take that off, and the shoe's still cool, right? So this wraps around your ankle, basically. These are gonna be so pretty, and they had them in different colors. So now I'm like, maybe we need to grab a black pair or gray. I think they had black and silver. Anyway. So there they are, and they're very pretty. And I will, again, put there the name of this type of shoe if you're interested in this kind of thing. It's really comfy. They are very comfy. They do have padding and stuff. My other pair was just like the leather, and that's it, right? So your foot's just in there. They still get comfortable, but these have a little extra in them, which is nice. And I think that's it. So I just want to touch base to say hello. Thanks for watching the videos, guys. I know, like I said, everything's been Spellbinders since the 1st, because that's just what happens. On the 1st, they launch their club kits, and then I try to squeeze in other things in between the 1st and the 5th. And then from the 5th until after the 10th, because the 10th they launch their other new items. I'm doing clubs, I'm doing the new launches, and then, I squeeze in things here and there. I am working on a Cricut design that's kind of like the Anna Griffin corset album, but not the corset, it's just the shape. So the same kind of like accordion idea, which is an old school idea. I mean, whatever. But I designed down the Cricut. I just need to get it cut out, so I'll have a video for that. One of my buddies here told me that Anna Griffin does have this set for the little hat on her site, on the annagriffin.com site. So if you want to check that out, refills and the actual like bundle that would give you the dies and everything should be on there, is what I hear. If it is available on HSN, I'll link it for you guys also, but I was told that. So just touching bases with lots of stuff, letting you know kind of what's going on here. I will start being back on track maybe later today, but possibly tomorrow, first thing, because I want to do some crafting. I've just been doing my taxes, guys. So Monday and Tuesday were like just tax related. My brother came to visit on the weekend, and we went and did all kinds of things. Even Dorian's like, I visited places that I've never been to, and we've been living here for however long. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun, but again, just having a good time. It's good to meet with family and all that. You guys know that. So I'll be back at it tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I want to. Yesterday when I was doing my taxes, I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to go do something else. Something fun and creative. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know what you're thinking, what you're seeing as far as, your orders, if you place orders online, overseas, those kinds of things. What's going on with you or with your orders? I would love to know. I feel like Crafts Companion, if we're ordering from them, a lot of the items are here in the U.S., right? Sometimes, you might be ordering for the UK site or even the Tonic site or Craft Stash or all these things. Let me know. Let me know what you're seeing. So I would love to have that information to kind of share it with other people. Yeah. All right. That's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye now.